Good morning, M. Jones.
Good morning, buddy.
And would you like to tell us where we are going today?
Well, this is your big day and also mine.
Oh, this is my favorite day.
But I will tell you, we are going to 671 Lincoln Avenue, Winnetka, Illinois. Don't know the zip code. We're going there to see the Home Alone house that was filmed for the movie Home Alone. And Home Alone 2,
my God! Oh my God! Oh my God!
This house was also the location for Uncle Buck and Planes, Trains, and Automobiles.
They filmed that in Winnetka too?
They did.
Okay.
And this house was built, a little history here. John Hughes loved Chicago, obviously Illinois so much. I think he's from there, that would make sense. He loved the area so much. I think because of the movies in the 80s, like Planes, Trains, and Automobiles and Uncle Buck, he built this 7-bedroom house in Winnetka just for those movies, which is now became a famous home and someone who actually lives there for real. So it's actually pretty cool that this house is only there because of John Hughes' brilliance and his location expertise. But this has been something I think Craigie and I have been dying to see for the last probably 10 years that we've known each other. So this is going to be a special day for sure. We're hoping to get as much access as possible. Can't promise that. We've heard there's barricades up because people, I guess, are really taking too many liberties. So that's a shame. People got to ruin it for everybody else, especially Craig and I. But what are your thoughts, buddy? What are your thoughts? That's what matters.
I'll tell you what.
Show the people where we're going.
Yeah. So we're on our way into Illinois now. We're on our way to Illinois.
We're in Indiana still.
I've always wanted to see this house ever since I was a kid. It's just something that I have to see with my own eyes. I've seen it so many times. I've seen those movies hundreds of times. Home Alone 1 and 2. They're in my absolute top 10 favorite movies of all time.
Love it.
And seeing this house for me will make me more starstruck than seeing any celebrity in my life.
Mm-hmm.
And I just can't wait to see it with my own eyes.
Sure. Now let's talk about the origin of this whole trip. Like, where did this all start with us?
So I was over at my girlfriend's house, and I got a text from this guy, Mark. I'm like, who the hell's this guy?
Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah.
Like you said that.
And so Mark texts me, and he says, hey, I got an idea. What would you say before that you and I both become fathers with our wives and our kids or whatever?
Fathers with our kids.
Fathers.
That's really gross. That's very gross. But
or I meant to say before we
father with our children.
Before we become fathers with our wives and have children, it would be awesome to get out and just do one weekend getaway before we finally settle down and start having kids.
Idea.
It was a great idea, and Mark is a diehard Notre Dame fan since 8 years old. And he asked me if I wanted to go to a Notre Dame football game. And I grew up playing football, and I've never been to a Notre Dame football game or yet even a Division I college game.
Well, that changed.
And that changed for me yesterday when I went to go see Notre Dame play Temple. And fun fact for you, I actually went to Temple University.
Those 6 weeks were legendary.
Yeah, and then he said, you know what, and since Notre Dame is so close to Illinois, let's drive 2 hours from Notre Dame to see the Home Alone house. And I said, that is an excellent idea. So that is where we are going, and this is going to finish our trip. And Mark just dropped the easy pass.
Don't worry about it, we're good.
I'm telling I'm telling your father-in-law.
Please don't tell him.
Oh, I'm telling.
Don't tell him.
Bowling. Kind of reminds me of Kingpin now I finally watched it.
Great movie.
So, yeah.
This is going to be fun. This is going to be something I think we're always going to remember. The good news and the bad news is, the good news is we're going to see the Home Alone house. The bad news is we are driving a total of 12 hours today.
Oh, yes, we are.
So the good news is I'm going to make Craig drive 11 and a half hours out of those 12. So I'm feeling pretty good about it, and I plan on sleeping the whole time and not talking with him. So I'm kidding. I think what we're going to do is I'm going to drive up there and then drive about 5 hours back, and then Craigie's going to take the last 5 hours and hopefully get home sometime this week. But I feel like this could be a Planes, Trains, and Automobiles mishap. Like, we're going to have a lot of problems on this way home.
It very could well be.
No, I'm kidding. They better not be. But, yeah, so that's all I have to say, unless you don't want to say anything more.
Well, you know, according to the map, I think we've only gone about 3 inches. I don't think we have enough gas money.
Yeah, we have plenty of gas.
All right. So we will see you when we enter Illinois.
All right.
Take it easy. So, M. Jones, where did we just show up?
We just showed up on the east side of Chicago, Illinois. We're going over a large bridge.
Chicago.
My goal is not to get robbed or raped, so...
That doesn't happen in Chicago.
Yeah, you should look at the stats.
That doesn't happen in Chicago. There's gun control in Chicago.
Oh, yeah.
That can't happen.
I don't know about that. I don't know.
Look at this bridge.
Yeah, so that's the east side.
Oh, there's Chicago right there.
There's the Sears Tower. See the Sears Tower?
Oh my!
Why don't you?
Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness!
Why don't you zoom in for them?
Maybe I will.
You can. No doubt.
Don't worry, it doesn't really work.
There's a Sears Tower, man. I've never seen a Sears Tower.
Oh, that is cool.
We are in Chicago.
Chicago.
My lunch blew off the 27th floor.
Cletus.
Can you get the zoom in on that?
Not really.
Well, you don't push it. There you go.
No, it's not working.
It's not working.
Look.
That stinks. Well, there's Sears Tower. That's cool. We are in Chicago.
We are in Chicago, Illinois.
Home of Bill Murray. I think the Blues Brothers. Second City. Classic comedy place.
All right.
Awesome.
So we should be showing up at the Home Alone house very shortly. And once again, there is Chicago.
Chicago.
See you soon. We are coming up now on Sears Tower.
This is the shot they took in Planes, Trains, and Automobiles.
Was it?
Yep, right here.
Did not know that.
Yep, because you can see the Sears Tower. You can see the Sears Tower straight ahead. Yep, this is the famous shot. They did. They must have shut down this whole road to get this shot. This was back in 1988, mind you. But
now, can you give us a little information when the Sears Tower was built? Do you know?
I have no idea.
Interesting.
I have not a single clue. Right here, famous shot. This is what everyone sees.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
John Hughes must be obsessed with Chicago.
He was. He's dead. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This is crazy.
Oh, yes.
Right here, man. Famous shot.
Kind of want to go watch Planes, Trains, and Automobiles now.
Is that so?
That's cool.
All right. We are here at the Home Alone house. Big Craig's filming. He's all excited. So they're doing renovations in the very front of the house. So you can't get too close to it. But still, it's so crazy cool. This is insane. This is legit childhood. Oh my gosh. Kind of stinks we can't get too close, but it is what it is. Wow. 671 Lincoln. Joe Pesci almost broke his neck right there.
That is so cool.
How bad is it to trespass? Do you think we can get away? Oh my God. That's so cool. There's the Murphy house.
Of the McAllisters. Look at this. Oh my God. Joe Pesci almost broke his neck. Oh my God.
It's unbelievable. Oh yeah.
So, M. Jones, can you tell us where we are right now?
We are at the Trinity United Methodist Church in Wilmette, Illinois, neighboring town to Winnetka, Illinois. And we are at the location where Kevin runs to get away from Joe Pesci and Daniel Stern. And he goes right over there to the Nativity Scene to hide in there and disguise himself.
Oh, yeah.
And
Tell me
he
about
ran
those
from
bushes.
up that street up ahead.
Oh, yeah.
He ran all the way towards us, where those white and red cars are. He ran around here, right in front of that church right there, right where they had the Nativity Scene. Now, this church was not the interior of Home Alone, because that other church they filmed at, where Old Man Marley was watching his granddaughter sing, and Kevin was talking with him at the very end of the movie, that was in Oak Park, Illinois, which is like 15 miles away. So we're not going to go there because it don't really matter. I really want to see just this.
Yeah.
So the exterior church is filmed right here. And that traffic up there, that's where he ran up to get around the bend right here and to run right in there where that nativity's at. And that's the church.
All
It
right.
still has the classic brown doors there. See those
Yeah,
doors?
it does.
See that? That's really cool. They're actually having worship right now from like 10:30 to 11:30, so it's kind of cool.
Well,
Still a working active church.
yes, it
It's a
is.
Methodist church, as we said. And really cool.
I just can't believe we're here looking at it. It's
I just
amazing.
want to watch the movie so bad now.
I want to watch it too. It's one of my favorites. Well, this concludes our Home Alone trip for sure. And now we have to make
10 hours
10 hours
to
back.
get back home.
Well, any final words? I'm sure we'll see you guys on the road as well.
Yeah.
But
I doubt it.
but this is our final trip. And this is probably the last time we'll ever see this together before I start having kids and before he starts having kids. And it was just
Not kids together though.
yeah. How do you know?
We never know.
But this has been an experience for sure.
Awesome. Signing off.
Okay, and bye.